Good evening, everyone. Nice to see a lot of familiar faces. So, a lot of you know me. I'm Kostas, or Konstantinos. You might find me online. It's my full name. And I'm a holistic health practitioner, the head practitioner and founder of Total Health Now, together with my wife, Lana, who's here at the front. Also, I'm the chair for peace and economic development of the Universal Peace Federation. I took this role because I realized that we need health. You cannot. Health is the cornerstone for anything we do. The one who has health has hope, and the one who has hope has everything. This is an Arab proverb. So, and that's why I took this role. Also, the reason they trust me and offer that role, Margaret and Robin, is because I do a lot of business networking. I'm a member of BNI International, and I'm director as well. So I deal all the time with businesses. So we thought it will be a good match. And here we are with the first event and with some great speakers. So first of all, let me explain how it's going to run, the event, so you know. We're going to finish at 8 o'clock. I'll have about 15 minutes myself. Then we have Zoe 15 minutes. Then we have Bassanti 15 minutes. And then we have Julia 15 minutes. And then we will have about 10-15 minutes left for Q&A. And of course, you can arrange and one-to-one after this meeting if you find anything interesting. So let me... Okay, so I've been in the UK since 2000 and, not 2000, since 1997, more than half of my life, 27 years. And I work in hospitality, Rolls-Royce, Warner Brothers, Claridge's, crazy hour shifts, and that took a toll on my health. And then I started looking for solutions. And then when I realized that health is not only what you eat or what you drink, it's so many factors that I got fascinated with all these things, and I've done endless courses, which Lana didn't agree with all of them, but here we are. It served very well our family and me as a person. So this is how I get into the health industry, and we've been doing that since 2009. We started the business, and then 2012 full-time, so been over 15 years in that field. So we won awards for results as well as for best clinic. So we've been there for a long time. But what I want you to pay attention is some statistics, how health affects business. Everyone teaching sales, marketing, grow. Well, if you don't have a foundation and you grow, it's like a building, you're going to collapse. So the same with health, with business, you need to have the foundation, family, spirituality. I will touch on these pillars, and then my colleagues, they're going to explain in more depth some of them. The statistics, what you need to know, what I want to bring your attention is, first of all, that is 103 billion is lost in revenue in 2003, and also that the sick leave, it's doubled from 3.7 days to 6.7 days. So people getting sicker and sicker. This is for the UK. Now, we know that London actually feeds most of the UK, and I thought it was relevant to put some statistics about the London as well. So for London, I would like to bring your attention again that we double the number of work days lost. It went to 23.5 million from 15.66 million. And it's a 41% rise in sickness. So it's smarter for business to invest on prevention and do therapeutic programs, not just apps and theoretical things. So then the people, because I work in busy environments, and I've seen how people were sick. I was in the catering departments, and they could see who's going to come for the chocolate, for the coffee. They couldn't function without this. And I know it resonates with many of you. So it's more wise to invest on educating in all these therapeutic aspects, nutrition, emotion, beliefs, that she's going to do productivity faster for how to memorize things faster and be productive at work, how to sit properly, how to do exercise, which Bassanti will talk to us. So all in all, it is wise to invest in health, and it will have a massive impact on productivity. One thing I've noticed, and people don't take that into account, when you have sick people, the good workers, I was one of them, you see what's happening. We're constantly short of people. They bring from agencies sometimes, they don't know the job, so you're working for 2-3 people, taking a toll and said they're not serious, you're leaving. So then you're losing the good people as well. So it's not just about the money, you're losing the good people. 2003, it was costing, when it was in crisis, they told us $4,500 to recruit an assistant event managers. I was an assistant event manager. $4,500 just to hire me with recruitment training, etc. So it's very expensive now to replace people. So why we get sick? That's the good bit. So it's not one thing you see online now, oh, it's this, you need that product, or you need that therapy. It's a synergy. Everyone has their own biochemistry, and we're unique. What thing it might work for someone for the stomach, let's say they have poor digestion, they have pain. For someone else, it might be the stress, the emotions that basically affecting the stomach energy channel, meridian. So it's not the same solution for the same problem if they're different people. So everyone is unique. So there is a lot of basic factors that affecting their health. Most of the people, they have a problem, and they feel a bit of ache and stuff. They said, okay, they park it. Then they have more pains. It's like the frog. If you put it in a boiling water, it will jump out. If you put it in cold water and bring it up the temperature slowly, you can boil it to death. Little problems. So never ignore the little problems, they lead to bigger problems. A lot of confusion on the social media. A lot of the information, they're great, but you need to know what is good, what is not, how to put it in place. And a lot of information, you need to wait. A lot of the truth, you need to wait 50, 60 years to find the truth. Can we afford that? No. I mean, they were promoting before that the cigarettes, they're good for our health, even for pregnant women to relax. There is a lot of other things. I'm not going to start touching on all these things. They will tell me conspiracy theorists, but we need to be smart and be ahead of the curve and protect ourselves. So the way we work, with all these years of experience, the courses and stuff, we just put it down in a few pillars, and I just want to give you the big picture, so next time when you're looking for your business or health, you're informed, you're educated, and you're not being manipulated for something, for a quick fix. So there can be emotional, nutritional, spiritual, environmental, physical. There can be different frameworks. I just put it on that framework so I can communicate it easier to people. So nutrition, chemicals, there is all this list, heavy metal, processed food. There is even more of that. So these things needs to be addressed. It's not only I need to eat more greens. Greens what? I mean, it might be pesticides and affect your health, even make it worse. So physical, structural, Bassanti can show exercise, etc., for how you sleep. And even if you do too much exercise, people think exercise is good. If you're sick, it's not good. It can be, you need to do less. They can be environmental, from wireless networks, mobile phones. There is so much literature, science, which we can provide them to you. Then you have emotional, mental. There we have Zoe, which is, again, takes a big toll, and a lot of programming that's from families, parents, society. What was Henry Ford we were talking? Henry Ford said, if you think you can do it or not, you're right. So beliefs is a big part, but I'm not going to get into your shoes there. But that has a big impact. Stress, cortisol, which poisoning actually the body, coagulates the blood. So you see, it's not just what you eat. It's a synergy of things. And that is a big thing. Some people, they don't want to face that. Who we are, what's happening after death. It's massive questions that we need to address them before it's too late. So some people like to put under the carpet, but that is a big thing as well. And on the physical, again, I forgot to mention, And the mental, there comes also Julia, because if you're more productive, you stress less. If you have a lot of work to do and you can do it more efficiently, then that less cortisol, less tiredness, less hours on the chair. So everything is synergistically. Let me work. Okay, I'm excellent with time, actually. Then, again, because there is so much information out there, you need to make sure that you deliver everything into a sequence. Okay, assessment. What is the issue? Then we have to neutralize the stressors. So because if you try to get well and you have the stressors, emotions, you have the posture is constantly like this, which affects circulation. So you need to find what is these stressors, eliminate ideally or reduce drastically, and then you just have to restore. What is the gaps? What damage they created? So let's say if people is like this, then with yoga, other exercise, they can start straightening. So you need to restore them. Then you need to guard, to protect, because if you don't do the maintenance, you're just gonna go back, and then and new stressors come out all the time, which people that don't know. So that's important. And then which basically comes who you are. That's a spiritual part. Some people don't touch it at all, but I'm glad the UPF touches that. That's why I was actually, connected very well when they touch the family and the spiritual part. Why us? Well, experience, technology, and results. We use medical equipment, and we have a lot of reviews and case studies. We've been doing that for many years with clients. And again, it's not about us. I just wanted to mention to you that what we do and why I'm actually here and speaking to you. We do corporates, we do health MOTs, we do intolerances, we deal with various health issues. And the only thing you need to remember is if you can't make time for your wellness, you will need to make time for illness. And not only time, budget as well. It's 40 to 50K, they were telling me the other day, we were discussing for wills and financial planning for a year to go to an elderly house. And then if you don't have the money, they can sell your house, etc. So it is wise it's prevention and to be healthy rather than let it to someone else and take over your financial aspects. So yeah, you can book online a health and energy review. Here is the contact details, and I'm done, but I have 2 minutes, so I can take a question. So I know my rights. So any questions? I'll take one question, and then we'll keep some time for the end. Excellent. Any question? No? Excellent. That's good then. So usually you worry that people didn't understand you, the accent, the beautiful Greek accent. So perfect. And on that note, we'll keep the time for the end, and people can ask any questions they want. The main thing is I'm on time. So